guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to an autumn styling haul. I'm so excited. I went shopping a couple of days ago and I picked up some pieces, some that I was looking for and some that I just saw and was like, that would be perfect for this time of year. So I've got a couple of pieces to show you. I went to a few different shops, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you did. I upload a new video at least once a week. Let's start with Glassons, because from Glassons I found the two things that I actually was really looking for, because I felt like it was a big gap in my autumn wardrobe. I did not have a denim jacket or a leather jacket. I used to have a denim jacket. I picked one up a couple of years ago. It was quite a cropped and fitted one and I liked it for the summer, and then I decided that the style of it was not what I wanted anymore and I wanted a much more oversized one. So I did actually find a denim jacket that I liked at Glassons. It's not really an oversized fit, but I have gone up a size, so normally I'm a size 8, but I picked this up in a size 10 and it just gives it more of that oversized look. So this is what it looks like. I thought I was going to get a darker one, but I ended up just getting like a mid-wash blue. I think it will still go with lots of different things. It's quite a soft denim, so it's not too rigid. It's going to move a little bit, hopefully. I didn't want too many design features. I just wanted quite a plain, simple one. So it does have the pockets, but there's not too many details on it. So I think this will be perfect for throwing on over dresses to help me get a little bit more use out of them after summer has gone and like moving them more into autumn. I know we're actually closing in on winter here in New Zealand, so I'll probably get more use out of this kind of on the spring end of winter. But I think for a couple of weeks more anyway, I'll be able to pull my summer dresses back out for a little bit and just make them a little bit warmer with something like this. Oh, and this was $50 and it is 100% cotton. Also from Glassons, I picked up a leather jacket. It's fake leather. There were quite a few stores that I looked at because I know Glassons is not always the best quality, so there were a couple of other stores. I looked at their leather jackets and they were like $300, $400, $500, and I was like, oh, that must be real leather. Like, I don't need a real leather jacket. I just want something that looks like leather so that I can get that style, but without paying, you know, $500 for it. So this, I believe, was $80. Where's the price tag on? Oh no, I cut the price tag off because I wore this yesterday. But yeah, this was $80. Again, it doesn't have too many style details, like I didn't want big buckles on it or anything, so it does have a couple of zips, and it also has zips on the sleeves, but they were rattling, so I have actually rolled the sleeves up a little bit because the sleeves were too long for me anyway. And because it's black, it's not too obvious that I've rolled the sleeves up. But yeah, it's a slightly cropped length, so it hits my waist at the perfect point. I did get this in my normal size 8. Sometimes I do like to size up for coats and jackets and things, but I can actually fit a thin jumper underneath this. I wore it with one of my new jumpers, which you'll see in a second, yesterday. But even something like this, because you know it's not super chunky, I'd be able to wear this over top very easily. I don't think it'll work with super chunky knits, but I mean, if it's that cold, then I'm wearing a proper coat anyway. But yeah, this was definitely something that I was missing from my collection. I did used to have a leather jacket way back in like high school, and I'm pretty sure I wore that all the time, but since I got rid of that, I've not had one. And I really didn't feel like I needed one until now. I definitely think this has a place in my wardrobe now. There's a lot of dresses that are a bit more autumnal, or even wintry, that I don't want to wear with like a denim jacket or a cardigan. Like, they really do need something a little bit darker and a little bit more structured to go with them. So I have quite a few dresses in mind that I want to wear this with. For now, I'm going to show you how it looks with the outfit that I'm wearing now, which is all black. I'm just wearing jeans, and I think that that will look really good as well. But later in the video, when I show you some of my new dresses, I'll show you what it looks like with them as well, because I definitely think that's how I'm going to style this most of the time. Speaking of dresses, let's talk about some of my new dresses now. So I bought a couple of new dresses from Cotton On. This is the first one, which I definitely think is going to look amazing with that leather jacket. So this is a green long-sleeved dress. I'm just so obsessed with anything green at the moment. You'll see this is not the only green thing that I bought in this haul. It's got a nice modest neckline, so I think this will be good for work as well as just casual. And then it's got, I think this is called like the baby doll style dress. So it has the two hems. So one of them is like in the normal place that your waist would be, and then there's like a drop one as well. So this is not a tight fitting dress. It really is more of a smock. It's quite a casual vibe, and it is shorter, which is unusual for me now. I've been really into my midi length things, but I do like having shorter dresses as well. And I think for autumn and winter, with a pair of tights and boots and that leather jacket, that's going to be a look that I'm really into. And the other dress that I got from Dotty is a bit more colourful. So this is, I would call this like a rusty orange kind of colour. And again, this is a knee-length dress, so yeah, it's been a while since I bought shorter dresses, but I'm getting back into them. This one was $30, so Cotton On is quite affordable. This one's got little sleeves, and then it ties around the front, and it has a bit of a ruched effect at the back just to kind of bring it in at the waist. This is very similar to a black dress that I already have from Cotton On. The black dress is a midi length one, but I wear that probably once a week. And I know that I love the style, and this is like a very similar style, just shorter and with sleeves. So I know that I'll probably get a lot of wear out of this. And this is another one I think would look great with either of those two new jackets that I just showed you, you know, with the leather jacket and a pair of black boots, or even with the denim jacket and my pair of kids. I think it would look great either way. And again, it's another one that I'll wear to work, I'll wear casually, you know, I'll just wear this all the time. I also got a dress from H&M, and it's another short dress, and it's also green. When I like something, I really go for it, don't I? Anyway, this is another long sleeve dress, which is very unusual for me. I don't have a lot of long sleeve dresses, but I think that would be really nice for winter. This dress, I was describing it to my friend this morning, and the way I describe it is like a cross between a shirt dress and a shift dress. So the top of it, I think mostly because of the sleeves, looks like a shirt dress. But the fit of it is a shift dress because it's really loose and like it doesn't have a lot of shape to it, but I really like how it looks. It's gotten very creased in the bag. I'm gonna have to sort that out. Normally I'm not a fan of ironing. I've never ironed anything in my adult life, but I think this one might be a candidate for just a little bit of an iron because it is looking a little worse for wear at the moment. This is another cheaper one. This was $30. I actually got this in a size 6, which is not my normal size, as I said before, but it was mostly because of the sleeves. Because it's such a boxy fit, I think any size would have been fine in the body, so I was fine to size down, and I needed to because the sleeves were just too long for me in the 8. This is another one that I feel like the main way I'm going to want to style it is with the leather jacket. It'll look okay with a cardigan, and I think it will look good with the denim jacket as well, but I think for the most part this is going to be a leather jacket and black boots kind of an outfit for me. Also from H&M, I picked up a jumper. Now, I already have a jumper that is very similar to this, also from H&M in a similar colour, but I just like this jumper better. This is what I wanted the other one to be. So you've probably seen my lilac jumper that is too big for me, so I have to roll up the sleeves twice, but they never stay rolled up and I have to keep rolling them, and it's really annoying. So this is a slightly darker. This is a more blue colour rather than the lilac, but it feels very similar. It's actually a very similar colour. The sleeves are tight on the wrists, which means that I don't have to roll it up. And the neckline is a little bit higher, and that was something that didn't annoy me about the other jumper, but I just kind of wished the neckline was a little higher. And I think the other one is actually in a size medium. This one I've got in an extra small, which is more my size when it comes to jumpers, and it just fits me so much better. So this is pretty much what I wanted the other jumper to be. I almost didn't buy it because it was so similar, but this one just fits me so much better. So I'm thinking I probably don't need to keep the other one now, but I've already worn this twice, and I literally bought it 2 days ago. I wore it yesterday and the day before. I'll just read you the materials quickly. It's nothing special. It has 3% wool, which is better than nothing, but it's not a lot. The rest of it is acrylic, polyamide, polyester, elastane. So, you know, in terms of materials, it's not the best, but at least it has a little bit of wool. I just really like the way it looks and the way it sits on me. And the very last thing that I picked up is from Zara. Zara is such a disappointment. I always see people doing Zara hauls and everything looks really nice, and I've been on their website a few times and I just don't like how they style things up on their website. I find it really off-putting. So, you know, I was like, whatever, that's their choice to style things up on the website however they want. I'll just go into store and I'll be able to see for myself what the individual pieces look like. But in store is very disappointing as well. The coats that look really nice when people haul them, they're all like scratchy material, they don't feel nice, they don't look nice in person. I'm not a fan of the material that they use for their jumpers either. They do some really cool prints. I found a couple of things that were really cool. There was a brown dress with green cars on it that was awesome, and I almost got that, but it was just a little bit expensive for something that I probably won't wear very often. But for the most part, like, the quality of the items just doesn't feel like what you expect it to be. So I ended up just getting one thing, which is not what I was looking for and really not what I thought I would be buying in mid-autumn. But I bought a nice white shirt, which is much more spring and summer appropriate. Oh my goodness, this is another one that probably needs an iron. Anyway, so this is a long-sleeved white shirt with a v-neck and little tortoiseshell buttons, and then it's got this tiny little peplum kind of flare at the bottom. It's slightly cropped, but really not very much. $46, so actually quite a lot for just basically a plain white shirt. But I just thought there's quite a few different ways that you can style this. In spring and summer I can wear it with my midi skirts, I think it will look really cute like that. But even now in autumn, I think with a pair of jeans and my new leather jacket, I think that I can get a lot more wear out of it, you know, for more of the year. Hopefully a worthwhile purchase, we shall see. This is probably the most kind of wild card. I know that it's a basic that other people would get a lot of wear out of, but I tend to wear more like t-shirts and jumpers rather than shirts like this, so we'll see how much I wear it. Anyway, that brings me to the end of today's haul video. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know what your go-to clothing store has been recently. Don't say Zara. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you again very soon in my next one. Bye!